You know, a lot of people dream at night and just forget about it the moment they wake up. Some even laugh and say, "It's just my brain playing movies." But the Bible shows us that sometimes those dreams are not random. Sometimes God is speaking, and many of us don't even know it. Job chapter 33 verses 14 to 15 says, "For God speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men." That means God is actually speaking more than once. But the problem is, we're not paying attention. And if there's ever a time we need to pay attention, it's now. Look at our world today. Confusion everywhere. Violence. Families breaking apart. People searching for answers. And while everybody is scrolling, arguing, and chasing money, God might be whispering to you in your sleep. So let me break this down. There are three main types of dreams where God may be trying to get your attention. Number one, a warning dream. This is when God shows you something ahead of time to protect you. Maybe you dream about being trapped, or running but not getting anywhere, or even losing something valuable. Many times that's not just fear, it could be God saying, "Watch out." Think about Joseph in the New Testament. When Jesus was a baby, Joseph had a dream where an angel told him to flee to Egypt because King Herod wanted to kill the child. That dream literally saved Jesus' life. And look around today. There are so many traps, bad investments, toxic relationships, fake opportunities, even dangerous places. Sometimes God gives you a dream to say, "Don't step there." But the question is, do you listen or do you brush it off? Number two, a calling dream. This is where God is showing you your purpose. Let's talk about Samuel in 1 Samuel 3. He was just a boy sleeping in the temple. God called him by name, Samuel. Samuel. But Samuel didn't recognize God's voice. He kept running to Eli, the priest, thinking Eli was the one calling him. It happened 3 times until Eli finally said, "If you hear it again, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant hears.'" A lot of us are like Samuel. We hear the call, but we run to the wrong people. Maybe your dream is showing you something about your future, but instead of going to God, you're running to social media, friends, or even your fears. But in that dream, God might be calling you higher. He might be saying, "I've given you gifts. I've given you purpose. Stop wasting time." And in our world today, purpose is everything. People are lost, chasing money and fame, but deep down, they feel empty. A calling dream is God's way of saying, "I made you for more than this." Number 3, a confirming dream. This is when God repeats something in your spirit to give you peace about it. Daniel experienced this in Daniel 7:1. It says, "In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed. Then he wrote the dream and told the sum of the matters." Daniel didn't just wake up and shake it off. He wrote it down because he understood that God was confirming something important. Maybe you've been praying about a decision, like whether to move, take that job, marry that person, or even step deeper in your faith. Then suddenly you have a dream that lines up with what God has already been showing you in your spirit. That's not just coincidence. That's God confirming His word to you. And let's be real, in times like these where truth is hard to find, when the news is full of lies and everyone has an opinion, you need God's confirmation more than ever. So here's the thing. If your dream feels heavy and shows danger, it could be a warning. If your dream feels like a voice calling you, it could be a calling. If your dream brings peace or repeats what you've been sensing, it could be a confirmation. The problem is, most of us wake up, grab our phones, and forget the dream before breakfast. We don't write it down, we don't pray about it, and we don't ask God what it means. But the next time you dream, don't just run to people like Samuel ran to Eli. Take a moment, be still, and say, "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening." Because what if the answer you've been looking for about your family, your future, even your faith, was already given to you last night while you were asleep? God still speaks, even through dreams. The question is, are you listening?